So we are starting the new topic, that is myofascial cupping. As we already have done earlier, cupping therapy, Chinese cupping therapy हम पहले भी कर चुके हैं. So this time definitely we will be discussing the previous thing. हम पहले का जो हमारा थीम था वो तो हम करेंगे ही. Like as per the Chinese concept, what are the benefits of cupping? How we do cupping? How to select the points? वो तो सब हम करने ही वाले. But in this new topic, as per the name myofascial cupping, we are going to discuss many interesting things, like we know. So we will be discussing various types of the cups or cupping. What are the meaning of cupping marks? जब हम cupping करते हैं तो हमारी पीठ पर, हमारे हाथों पर, पैरों पर जो निशान बनते हैं उनका क्या मतलब है? What is the meaning of that marks? Like some marks are dark, some marks are having different colors. So what is the exact meaning of that marks? That also we are going to discuss. वह भी हम समझेंगे. And we will target muscles group, like we are going to target cervical erectors, the muscles who is keeping your cervical erect, thoracic erectors muscle, the muscle who is keeping your thoracic part erect, lumbar erectors, glutes, buttock muscles, tensor fascial lata, iliotibial band. हमारे थाई में ये है iliotibial band होता है, ये टाइट हो जाता है. इसे कैसे लूज करें हम? जो स्पोर्टी पर्सन्स आर गेटिंग टाइटनेस ऑफ द इलियोटिबियल बैंड, हमारे थाई एरिया में ये बैंड टाइट हो जाता है. एब्डोमिनल मसल्स, पेक्टोरियल्स और द चेस्ट मसल्स, द मसल फेशिया अराउंड द शोल्डर एरिया, इन सब का डिस्कशन होगा. ये डे 2 में नहीं होगा, इसमें और भी कई दिन लगेंगे. सो डे 2 we are not considering here day 2. It will take many days. Then again, we are having many different muscle group like latissimus dorsi, teres major, biceps, triceps, हमारे wrist की flexor muscles, the hamstring muscles, lower leg, calf muscles, plantar fascia, हमारे किसी को heel pain होता है, the person is suffering with the heel pain, and some nerve compression, like someone is suffering with the nerve compression. किसी को carpal tunnel syndrome हो गया due to the nerve compression of the median nerve, or sciatica nerve compression and the different nerve compression. So we'll see how to do the myofascial mobilization. So cupping therapy for the sports injury, dynamic cupping, इस तरह से ये हमारा बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल टॉपिक है. इट्स अ वेरी गुड वंडरफुल टॉपिक एंड वेरी इजी टू लर्न. बहुत ही आसान है, बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है, राइट? So before starting the discussion, first let's see little history about the cupping therapy, little introduction about the cupping therapy. थोड़ा सा हम cupping therapy का एक इंट्रोडक्शन समझें कि ये थेरेपी क्या है, कहां से आई है, हु इज द इन्वेंटर ऑफ दिस थेरेपी. तो आपको क्या लगता है, व्हाट इज द ओरिजिन ऑफ कपिंग थेरेपी? इस कपिंग थेरेपी का ओरिजिन कहां से है? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? कुछ है आपके मन में कि कपिंग थेरेपी का ओरिजिन कहां से हुआ है? इंडिया से, चाइना से, ये कहाँ से? सो whenever we are reading the books, इजिप्ट से, ओके, चाइना से। तो जब हम इसकी हिस्ट्री देखते हैं, देर आर मेनी बुक्स, आई विल शेयर सम बुक्स पीडीएफ ऑल्सो, द वेरी वेरी डिटेल बुक फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू, written by some very good author. So इन्होंने काफी अच्छा कलेक्शन किया है अबाउट द। तो अगर हम कपिंग थेरेपी की बात करें, सो लेट्स सी हियर, आई एम टेकिंग द रेफरेंस ऑफ वन बुक, द चैप्टर वन वी कैन सी। सो फर्स्ट, the many book told the China, the 1,000 years back, the cupping was very famous in the China. It gone on the peak, then it declined. ये पहले अपने पीक पर गई और फिर ये नीचे गिर गई। पीपल यूज टू टेल इट हॉर्न थेरेपी। लोग इसको क्या कहते थे कि हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं? हॉर्न थेरेपी कराने जा रहे हैं, वी आर गोइंग फॉर हॉर्न थेरेपी। हॉर्न थेरेपी जैसे हमारे गाय भैंस के सींग होते हैं, उसका प्रयोग करते थे। So people used to tell that I'm going for horn therapy. We can see in this image, you can see this is the horn, and the person is using his mouth. तो हॉर्न में ऊपर छेद होता था, कुछ हॉर्न में छेद नहीं होता था। Some horn were having hole, some horn was not having hole. So we can see here this person is using the mouth एंड क्रिएटिंग द नेगेटिव प्रेशर। जैसे हम इंजेक्शन से कुछ पानी खींच लेते हैं, दवाई खींच लेते हैं, वी आर डूइंग द सक्शन ऑफ मेडिसिन थ्रू द इंजेक्शन। इन द सेम वे ही यूजिंग द हॉर्न ऑफ द एनिमल्स फॉर a certain body area. It has been written in the China in the ancient time. People used to use this therapy. लोग इस थेरेपी का प्रयोग करते थे पिंपल्स के लिए, ब्यूटी के लिए, राइट। इस थेरेपी का लोग प्रयोग करते थे ब्यूटी के लिए, पिंपल्स को मिटाने के लिए, राइट। सो दिस इज द हिस्ट्री ऑफ कपिंग इज टेलिंग that origin happened from the China. Then it's written here. Then people found कि लोगों को फिर ऐसा लगा, फिर पता चला कि भाई this is a very good therapy for tuberculosis. This is a very good therapy for poisonous white. कि जब कोई सांप काट लेता है, इस poisonous snake white on the certain body area, we can do cupping. We can see here. In the asthma and in the snake white, this therapy has been proven. तो ये पता चला कि it's a clinically application of the cupping therapy, very very good for common cold, asthma and skin diseases, right? Even the snake white, we can see here the poisonous snake white. So what people used to do, suppose someone is having poisonous snake white, a poisonous snake white, people used to do two types of the cupping. One is a local cupping where the poisonous white is there. आज भी हमारे भारत के कई आदिवासी क्षेत्रों में ऐसा होता है. It is still there in India in certain places, in the some tribe area. After the snake white, they will cut that place and take out the blood with the help of some horns. In the master tongue acupuncture also it has been explained कि master tongue acupuncture में भी ऐसा explained है. During the snake white, during the poisonous white, इन द बॉडी वी आर हैविंग सर्टेन पॉइंट्स, हमारे शरीर में कुछ ऐसे बिंदु होते हैं, इफ वी टेक आउट द फ्यू ड्रॉप्स ऑफ ब्लड, अगर हम वहां से कुछ ड्रॉप ब्लड निकाल दें तो स्नेक वाइट का असर कम हो जाता है। आई वुड लाइक टू शो यू वन पॉइंट दिस, सो लेट्स सी हियर, look at here, this is the point, we already know small intestine 9. So this point and this area has been proven very wonderful area, and during the poisonous
तो
white,
लो वॉइस।
आवाज कम आ रही है?
हाँ, कम आ रही है, बहुत कम आ रही है।
आवाज
मे बी द वीडियो इज ऑल्सो प्लेइंग।
वीडियो कैसा हो रहा है? वन,
नाउ ओके।
अभी ठीक है?
यस यस।
अभी तो ओके, नॉट्स ओके, परफेक्ट। कुछ फर्क पड़ा पहले से आवाज में?
यस यस, लाउड हो गया।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we can see in this area, this is the area of small intestine 9. If we take out the few drops of blood from here, then it's a very good for poisonous white. And especially the area where poisonous white happened, किसी को पैर में काटा तो वो area, right? So in this way, we can see here, so this has been mentioned in the ancient time. ये पहले बताया गया कि अगर आपको, let's see here few more things as per the history. Now we know cupping is very famous with the name of Hijama. Hijama. And Hijama was in the acupuncture in the China, it has been told bloodletting. China में से bloodletting कहा गया. But we know the Hijama word also very famous, right? Do you know Hijama word comes from where? कहाँ से Hijama आया? From which country? From which place? Hijama नाम किसने दिया? Who has given Hijama name? The many people believe that this name came from Egypt, and Hijama is really very effective type of cupping. और हिजामा कोई आज से नहीं है, ये भी हजारों सालों से, कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि सैकड़ों सालों से, लेकिन ये बहुत समय से हिजामा। सो स्टिल वी कैन सी, आज भी अगर आप इजिप्ट में जाओ, इजिप्ट में वहां की कलाकृतियां, सीनरीज देखो, वहां आपको कपिंग के फोटो मिलते हैं। यू कैन सी द photos or cuffing in the Egypt. So hijama is very famous word in the field of cupping, in the history of cupping, right? So we can see the in the Egypt, the first cupping therapy has been used very earlier, and the books also written very long back in the 1550 BC। यानी आप तो समझिए कि कपिंग थेरेपी हमारा कितना पुराना है। Now, if you see these books, I was reading this book. In this book, there is no any mention of India. इस बुक में इंडिया के बारे में कुछ भी नहीं लिखा। But you know, India is very rich because Ayurveda is very old. हम जानते हैं कि आयुर्वेद सबसे पुराना शास्त्र है। In the Ayurveda, we are having chapter. In that chapter, there are various type of the cupping therapy has been mentioned by using the horns of the animals. Even it is mentioned that how to collect the small horn, how to collect the big horn, how to use the small horn for the small places, for the low age people, how to use the big horn. Not only this, you know, अलग अलग प्रकार की सब्जियां भी सुखा के और उनके अंदर सब्जियां जैसे लौकी सूख गई, उसके अंदर जो उसका भी प्रयोग किया कपिंग में. देयर आर मेनी थिंग मेंशन इन द आयुर्वेदा already, but in these books I have not seen the, about the India. Nothing is mentioned. But cupping therapies also has been mentioned in the Ayurveda. Rakta mokshana means bloodletting also has been mentioned in the Ayurveda. In the Ayurveda, various method has been mentioned. Like, okay, you prick the point to remove the blood and put the cup. If the person is scared, अगर व्यक्ति डरा हुआ है, अगर व्यक्ति डरा हुआ है, then the leech therapy has been mentioned in the Ayurveda. Leech. Put the leech. Leech will suck the blood, right? Or you can cut the area, put the cups. There are many methods of the bloodletting has been mentioned in the Ayurveda. आयुर्वेद में भी ऐसे बहुत सारे तरीके हैं, right? It is already mentioned. For varicose veins also it's mentioned. Like we are going to talk this. Let's see here. So now, as per the history, there are number of disease has been given. कुछ number of disease दी गई हैं. That cupping therapy are very much useful for the disease. Like we have seen earlier, cupping instruments was like horns, but nowadays there are vacuum cups available. आजकल vacuum cup आ गए. And not only vacuum cup, there are electromag, like we are using electric device. I will do the demonstration of that. आजकल हम electric cupping device का use करते हैं. That's very very beneficial, right? So in this way, if we talk about the cupping, we can see here there are lots of cupping image. This cupping image are mentioned in the like at many places, and description also written. In the Egypt, you can see the images of the cups. Like you can see, this is the cup. ये cup की image है, right? So these are mentioned. These are already in the Egypt, and even there are any very very old ancient Egyptian medicine book. In that book, we can see the images of the cupping and given, and cupping therapy, about the cupping therapy has been written inside. तो पहले समय में ऐसे हॉर्न यूज किया करते थे. We can see they are the horns of the different size, and we can see the people are using the horn most of the time for cosmetic purpose. People used to do this therapy for the pimples, for the acne, for the blood purification, for cosmetic purpose. People used to do cupping therapy. Then slowly they have discovered it's also very good for many other problems like the lung problem, asthma, snake bite. Okay. तो कपिंग थेरेपी के माध्यम से हम बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स को ठीक कर सकते हैं. वी कैन इम्प्रूव द ब्लड, वी कैन इम्प्रूव द सर्कुलेशन, वी कैन इम्प्रूव द skin as per the cosmetic purpose. So because as per the acupuncture, it has been believed that whenever there is a blockage of the chi, the disease happen. जब भी ऊर्जा की रुकावट होती है तो हमें बीमारियां होती है. So in this cupping therapy, we can remove all the blockages. हम blockages को remove कर सकते हैं और ऊर्जा का flow ठीक कर सकते हैं. So we can see this is the alabu. This is mentioned in the Ayurveda. Alabu is the Sanskrit word. This is one type of, ये सब्जियां होती है, सब्जियों को भी सुखाकर और उसके अंदर के होल का प्रयोग करके उसका कपिंग में यूज किया जाता है. दिस इज इंडियन अलाबू. नाउ वी कैन सी दिस घटी यंत्र. दिस इज आल्सो इंडियन. using the various size of the like घर में जो पाए जाने वाले अलग अलग प्रकार के यंत्रों का प्रयोग करते हैं. सो वेरियस टाइप ऑफ द इंस्ट्रूमेंट हैज बीन यूज्ड इन द एंशियंट टाइम. The different and the various type of the instrument used, they are called ghati yantra, right? So this is mentioned in the Ayurveda. So cupping therapy, cup might be made of glass. cup glass के बने होते हैं, bamboo बांस के बने हो सकते हैं. So it might be made by mud, earthen, or the silicone. Nowadays people are using more and more silicone cups because the chances of damage are very less in the silicone cup, and they are very cheap in price. So the people are using silicone cup nowadays a lot. The cupping are two type. Cupping दो प्रकार की हो सकती है. One is the dry cupping, second is the wet cupping. Like we can see when we are taking the blood out, we are telling it wet cupping because हम blood निकाल रहे हैं, गीलापन पैदा कर रहे हैं. The dry cupping, that we are not taking out the blood, we are just activating, stimulating the points, right? So we can see they are the bamboo cups. ये bamboo के cups है. And they are the ceramic cups. The various different types of the cup are available in the markets now. So people are using various cups as per availability, as per need, as per the body area. हमारा जैसा body area वैसे हम cups का प्रयोग कर सकते हैं. What is the beauty of silicon cup? Practically क्यों अच्छा है? Silicon cup practically अच्छा है इसलिए, suppose you are doing fire cupping, तो आपको सब दिखता है अंदर, सिलिकॉन कप के आर पार दिखता है. बट बम्बू कपिंग, इन द बम्बू कपिंग यू आर नॉट एबल टू फाइंड आउट इनसाइड. सपोज किसी ने थोड़ा स्पिरिट लिया, बिकॉज व्हेन यू डू फायर कपिंग यू आर टेकिंग द एल्कोहल, or maybe by mistake, maybe you have taken little more alcohol and few drops of the alcohol inside the bamboo, right? Because we are creating the vacuum. हम अल्कोहल की अग्नि से ही तो हम वैक्यूम क्रिएट करते हैं. वी आर क्रिएटिंग द वैक्यूम विद द फायर ऑफ अल्कोहल. तो बम्बू के अंदर कुछ ड्रॉप्स गिर गए अल्कोहल के, तो आपने लगाया तो अंदर की फायर दिखती नहीं है, राइट? इफ द फायर इज देयर. सो दैट्स व्हाई द बेस्ट. बट विद द if you are doing the regular cupping therapy, then you get experts, then there is no any problem. But the silicone cup is the very very good cup, or even the glass cup is good cup, because in the glass cup you can see what's happening inside. आप देख सकते हैं आर पार. But the traditionally many people are using bamboo cup. It's give very good view. ये बहुत ही सुंदर व्यू देते हैं, एक लग्जरी व्यू देते हैं कि बम्बू के कप आप यूज कर रहे हैं, राइट? लाइक एक स्पा वाली फीलिंग देते हैं. वाओ, यू आर यूजिंग समथिंग ट्रेडिशनल, राइट? इट्स लुक लाइक वेरी ट्रेडिशनल. So we can do dynamic cupping using the bamboo cup. We can use many different type of the cupping using the bamboo cup, right? Or even the ceramic cup we can use. So now the British Cupping Society has been given the list of the disease you can do cupping. It's a very important, जब महाराष्ट्र एक्यूपंक्चर काउंसिल का एग्जाम हुआ था तो काउंसिल से एक प्रश्न पूछा गया था, आप कौन सी बीमारी ठीक करोगे? क्योंकि मेडिकल एसोसिएशन आस्क क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द काउंसिल. ओके, गिव मी द लिस्ट of the disease can be treated by the Jai Krishna. Yes. So give the name of the disease you can treat with the acupuncture. So Maharashtra Acupuncture Council has written the name of disease, made the list of the disease we can treat with the acupuncture. Okay, because every therapy having certain limitations. So the purpose of medical council, that those who are practicing, they should know their limit. जो लोग प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं उनको अपनी लिमिट जानना चाहिए कि भाई आओ कपिंग, कैंसर है आप कम, आई विल डू कपिंग. ब्रेस्ट कैंसर है, यस आई विल डू कपिंग. Some very very like problem which Even the very senior and super specialist are scared, but the person do a little small course, even not aware with the anatomy and physiology of the human body, they are taking challenging cases. इससे क्या होता है फिर, अगर मान लो केस बिगड़ेगा तो फिर एक्यूपंक्चर का नाम खराब होगा. सो ऑलरेडी हैव मेड द लिस्ट ऑफ द डिसीज. ओके, यू आर ऑथोराइज टू ट्रीट दीज नंबर ऑफ डिसीज. आप इन डिसीज को ट्रीट करने के लिए ऑथोराइज्ड हैं, राइट. You can, if you want, you can go and see the website Maharashtra Acupuncture Council. You will find the list of the disease. In the same way, British Cupping Society has given the list of the disease can be cured, should be worked, or should be worked with the cupping, because medical association are not using cure word. ये लोग cure word का प्रयोग ही नहीं करते. Cure word is something like a banned word. It's banned. So they are using, okay, management, like management, pain management. They are not using cure of pain. Cure of pain is a restricted word. Okay, pain management is good. Diabetes management, hypertension management. इसीलिए अगर आप बोलते हैं कि I will cure your disease, they will file the case against you, because what is the proof that you are curing the diabetes? किसी की शुगर ठीक हो गई, then you are declaring that you have cured the diabetes, but after 3 months it might fluctuate again. So it's not the cure, right? It's a temporary, so temporary benefits. So we should know our limit, and the British Cupping Society says that cupping therapy used to treat. इन्होंने ये तो बताया है कि क्या क्या ट्रीट हम करते थे पहले. Blood disorders, rheumatic disease like the arthritis, fibromyalgia, gynecological problem and the fertility, skin problem, eczema, acne, high blood pressure, migraine headache, anxiety, depression, lungs disease, allergy and asthma, and varicose vein. So this is, even the list is very long. In the reality what we practice, लिस्ट बहुत लंबी है, लेकिन ये डिसीज हम we can always treat these diseases with the help of cupping therapy, right? Because everyone knows, British Cupping Society knows, the cupping therapy having significant improvement, significant results if you use this, right? Okay, so there are two type of the cupping. Number one, dry cupping. Number two, wet cupping. दो प्रकार की cupping होती है, एक ड्राई कपिंग होती है, दूसरी वेट कपिंग होती है. इन द वेट कपिंग आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, वी आर टेकिंग आउट द फ्यू ड्रॉप्स ऑफ ब्लड. हम कुछ ड्रॉप्स ऑफ ब्लड निकालते हैं. इट माइट बी इन द ml, like it might be 30 ml, it might be sometimes 100 ml, and even sometimes more or less, right? So the wet cupping is the cupping we are taking out the blood, but in the reality क्या हम ब्लड निकालते हैं? What is the purpose to take out the blood? हम क्या निकालते हैं? Why we are taking the blood out? हम blood क्यों निकालते हैं in the cupping therapy? What is the purpose to take out the blood? So for understanding this, we have to understand one thing. हमें एक चीज को समझना होगा. वो क्या है कि whenever we do cupping or the weight cupping, जब भी हम cupping और weight cupping करते हैं, we consider the entire body is having energy. Entire body is made by energy circuit. हमारा संपूर्ण शरीर energy circuit से बना है. In the human body, we are having 14 meridian, like 12 plus 2. Even there are more meridian, but 14 meridian we can consider as the main meridian. In the meridian, if there is a blockage, we can put the cup and remove the blockage. हम कप लगाकर उस ब्लॉकेज को रिमूव कर देते, एनर्जी स्टार्ट फ्लोइंग और ऊर्जा का बहना चालू हो जाता है. So the cupping is doing many things as per the acupuncture. what cupping is doing. So we can see here, हम यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं what cupping is doing. Cupping is making your cupping is making the transportation and very nice. आपके शरीर में जो ऑलरेडी ऊर्जा बह रही है उसको वो बहुत ही शानदार तरीके से बहने का एक मौका प्रदान करती है. So it's provide the very good atmosphere so energy can flow continuously, whether you do dry cupping or the weight cupping, but the weight cupping is very much effective, very, very effective. In the weight cupping, we are taking out few drops of blood. It might be only few drops of blood, maybe 2 to 3 drops, and maybe 100 ml. Initially, you start with the dry cupping. आप पहले dry cupping से start कर सकते हैं, but as you are becoming a good practitioner, you can also do the weight cupping. In the certain disease, weight cupping give instant results. People are also telling you Hijama, and Hijama is having their Hijama means there are certain body points. अगर हम वहां से ब्लड निकालते हैं तो हमारी बॉडी में एक बहुत ही अच्छा क्योर इफेक्ट पैदा होता है. वी आर गेटिंग वेरी वंडरफुल एनर्जी फ्लो एंड वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द क्योर. So weight cupping can be considered as a bloodletting or रक्त मोक्षण, right? Or hijama. So now list of the disease given in the 1830. ये 1813 में दी गई है. ये लिस्ट ऑफ द डिसीज दी गई है गिवन. That following disease can be cured using cupping therapy. I'm not sure the cure word is given or the management word is given, but we have permission to treat these diseases. हमें ये डिसीज ट्रीट करने की परमिशन है. Okay. So apoplexy, all types of the paralysis, acute paralytic attack, brain hemorrhage, okay, and all. Angina pectoris, chest pain, the poor blood supply to the heart, creating the chest pain and the pain in the arm, convulsions or the fits, cramps anywhere in the body, pain in the hip and the knee, deafness. Person is not able to hear something, so we are treating these problems. Delirium, dropsy, epilepsy, और किसी को चक्कर आ रहे हैं, giddiness, headache, that gout disease, uric acid जब बढ़ जाता है, whooping cough, कुकर खांसी, बहुत तेज खांसी, the inflammation of the lungs, lethargy or the tiredness, lower back pain, numbness, sciatica, breathing problems, sore throat, and the pain anywhere in the body. ये बीमारियां ठीक करने की हमें full to permission है as per the cupping association. So cupping association has got the full permission. Right? अब इसमें कैंसर है क्या? कैंसर है नहीं है ना. तो इसमें क्या होगा कि बिकॉज आई एम टेलिंग यू इसमें किडनी फेलर है नहीं, बट स्टिल बी ट्रीट, बट टिल द लिमिट, टिल द लिमिट. Maybe some of you participants called me yesterday. I didn't remember the name. Yesterday, treating the kidney failure patient. I also treat kidney failure patient, and some patient I treated successfully, but I know my limit. मुझे अपनी लिमिट पता है. Because the normal serum creatinine is till the 1.2 मिलीग्राम, 1.2 जो वैल्यू होती है हमारे ब्लड में. Now if it's going high, means 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, what is the meaning of that? The meaning of that कि kidney is damaged. So the kidney is damaged, that we know. The meaning of serum creatinine, your kidney is damaged or moving toward the damage. That's why serum creatinine is high. But till the 50% kidney damage, we never know. 50% किडनी जब तक डैमेज हो जाती है, we don't know. When the kidney failure is moving more than 50%, like it's reaching to the 70%, Then some symptoms start and then we get alert. Oh. The patient come between 70 to 90% stays. पेशेंट आता है कि जब 70% से ऊपर निकल गया, 90%, कभी कभी तो 95% इफेक्ट आ गया. Now serum creatinine is 7, 8. Now patient want to take the treatment from us. Right? It becomes very challenging and difficult because now if you start giving the treatment, I have treated the patient was having 4 creatinine and after the treatment it become 1.5 in the span of 3 months. 3 महीने ट्रीटमेंट दिया, कुछ 7-7, 10-10 दिन का ट्रीटमेंट दिया हर महीने. 3 महीने में जो 4.5 क्रिएटिनिन था वो 1.5 हो गया. बट आई वुड नेवर प्रेफर द पर्सन. एक व्यक्ति आएगा बोलेगा मेरा क्रिएटिनिन 10 है, आई डोंट वांट टू गो फॉर डायलिसिस, आई एम जस्ट डिपेंडेंट ऑन यू, आई डोंट वांट टू गो फॉर डायलिसिस. सो टेल क्लियरली we have limit. Why I am telling you? Because if you treat the patient having very high serum creatinine, we are having certain points like we do bloodletting on the spleen 9. Doing the bloodletting, doing the cupping on the spleen 9 bring very wonderful results in the kidney patient. अगर आप spleen 9 पर थोड़ा सा सिर्फ 5 ml blood भी निकालते हो, अरे 2 ml blood निकालते हो, it's very good for the patient suffering with the kidney failure. लेकिन अगर क्रिएटिनिन बहुत हाई है, so what will happen? You are giving the treatment. Initially creatinine was 8. Patient told I will not go for dialysis. Okay. Then after 3 days, patient will tell doctor, I'm feeling much better. My back pain reduced, my swelling reduced, my giddiness reduced, I'm getting good sleep, my all the symptoms reduced. Then when you check the serum creatinine, it's 11. Still it's increasing. So you are just dependent on the symptoms and you are very happy by seeing the symptom. Now you are keep on giving the treatment. आप अभी भी treatment दे रहे हो. Patient telling doctor, I don't have any problem. I am much better. After few days, creatinine will become 15. Don't wait. Right? Then suddenly one day, patient has to rush to the hospital. So know your limit and work accordingly. Suppose some patient is coming for the kidney failure in the very initial stage, we can treat it. Okay. And that initial stage is not the initial stage. Initial stage is already when the person has reached on 90%, 90% तक पहुंच गया. वो स्टेज, वो उसे हम इनिशियल बोल रहे हैं. Actually, that is not the initial stage. That is called the end stage of kidney. Right? End stage of kidney, then only person is getting high serum creatinine. Right? So in this way, we have limit. In this, few diseases are not mentioned, but we can do the treatment as per our limit. Right? Otherwise, what will happen? The serum creatinine is 12. You have given 2 treatment. Patient will tell you, doctor, 2 treatment over, still I am not getting any benefit. That much expectation. So please do the treatment as per your limit, and this is the list of the disease which you can treat successfully. It's given. So pain anywhere in the body. There are lots of patients suffering with the pain. Right? So now we'll discuss about the how the cupping therapy works. आखिरकार ये cupping therapy काम कैसे करती? How the cupping therapy works? The person is having liver issue. The nerve from the liver going to your spinal cord. आपके spinal cord तक जा रही है nerve. Because all the organs connected with the spinal cord. Then from the spinal cord, it's going to your brain or the head region. Right? In your head region. So liver is creating headache. इफ द लिवर इज हैविंग सम इशू, लिवर हेडेक क्रिएट कर सकता है। तो अब देखिए, सो लेट्स सी इन दिस इमेज what is written T1, T3, T6, T9, T12, okay. L1, L2, L3, L4. The person is having problem in the L4 vertebra. कमर में प्रॉब्लम है, कहां पर? L4. But the effect is coming on the knee area, frontal. We can see how the effect is coming on the frontal. If the person is having any problem in the lower back, the person will be suffering with the knee pain, right? This is called dermatome theory. So whenever we see here, now this is the one thing. Number two, from here, nerve is also going to certain body part. Maybe it's going to kidney. So in this way, body is very interconnected. हमारा शरीर बहुत ज्यादा interconnected है. If we do the something on the spleen line, if we do something on the knee area, then the person will be feeling good in the lower back, even good in the kidney. So body is the network of peripheral nerve. हमारा शरीर peripheral nerve का network है. We can see here. Our body is the network of peripheral nerves. And the nerve are spread all around. पूरे शरीर में nerve फैली हुई है. So the person will be experiencing some pain, but we can correct from different area. हम उसे कहीं से ठीक कर सकते हैं. Now suppose person is having issue in the stomach, उसके पेट में प्रॉब्लम है, or the person is having issue in the spleen, then this is connected with the spinal cord and also connected with some body area. हमारे body के कुछ area से भी connected है. So spinal cord is making connection. Spinal cord is connected with the organ and the spinal cord connected with the body area. We can treat here and we can treat the stomach. Another example, someone is having the problem of the genital. किसी को genital problem है. So the nerve coming from the spinal cord and supplying this area, and from the same segment, from the same area, nerve is also going to the certain body area. We treat here and we can see the effect is coming there. So spinal cord is the junction. हमारा spinal cord junction है. It connect organ as well as our body skin. We can do the cupping and we can create the results in the organ. Each and every organ. If we talk about the heart, अगर हम heart की बात करें, heart is connected with a certain segment of the spinal cord और वह हमारी स्किन से कनेक्टेड है कहीं पर. So we can do the cupping. So whenever we do cupping on skin, we are affecting certain organ. हम बॉडी के certain organ को प्रभावित कर रहे हैं. Because why this is happening? Because of the network of peripheral nerve. हमारे संपूर्ण शरीर में नर्व का जाल है, right? There is a network of peripheral nerve. So now we'll see one table. This is the table. In this table, let's see first, second, and third one. Let's see the heart. If the person is suffering with the heart issue, अगर व्यक्ति को हार्ट का इश्यू है or the person is suffering with the issue of the food pipe, or the person is suffering with the issue of the lung, then the certain segments are affected. Heart में C3 to T4 segments are affected. We do cupping here. And we can see the very good results in the heart within few seconds. In the esophagus, the T4 to T6 segments are affected. In the lungs, C3 to T9 segments are affected. We will take one example. अब हम एक example लेते हैं तो आपको समझ में आएगा. ये पूरी टेबल है कि कौन से सेगमेंट के कारण कहाँ होता है. द पर्सन इज सफरिंग विद अ माइग्रेन हेड. एक व्यक्ति को माइग्रेन हेडेक हो, राइट. In the migraine headache, we see the C4 to C6 segments are affected. Then we put the cupping here, C4 to C6. We put cup here. And as these segments get relaxed, we see migraine headache also disappear. So whenever the person is having migraine headache, this segment will be very tense. ये segment पूरा tense हो जाएगा. So we are putting the cups like this. We can see C4 to C6. We can put multiple cups. And we are doing only the dry cupping to treat this type of the neck pain. Because if the neck, we can do the dry cupping in the neck and little toward the shoulder area. The purpose is migraine headache. हमारा purpose क्या है? Migraine headache को treat कर. So how this part is treating the migraine? Because the peripheral nerve from this segment going to the head region, यहाँ से peripheral nerve हमारे head region को जा रही है. So whenever we are working here, we can treat the migraine headache. So there is every disease having certain points on the human body where we can treat them. तो आज की क्लास को यहाँ पर विराम देते हैं. अब हम कल करेंगे. टुडे वाज द इंट्रोडक्शन. We have understood the introduction. We have discussed something. Now tomorrow onwards we will be discussing the clinical part